Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping. Hey Valerie, hey Pat. Glad you guys could come. What time is it at your house, Valerie? I'm just wondering what the time difference is. So today we're going to be making 3 cards using the Hello Ladybug. And you have to know that the bundle price is not good after this catalog goes kaput. So in the new catalog, it's still there, but you don't get the bundle price. 9 p.m. Wow, that's a long time. Oh yeah, that's not as much as I thought it would be. So, hey Lola. So if you guys really like the stamp set, get it now to get the punch so that you can get the bundle price, because that's 10% off, and you definitely want to get that because the bundle comes with this really cute punch, and I think you may want it after today, because I am just tickled with what I came up with. All right, so first off, I wanted to show you one of the new in colors that we're using today. Now this is Night of Navy. I wanted to show you the difference. This is Balmy Blue, and this one is the brand new one. Isn't that pretty? This is the Tahitian Tide. Now I thought it was kind of turquoisey, but I don't think it is. I think it's got a lot of blue, it goes really well with these. Look at how good it goes with the Night of Navy. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But I just wanted to share that because this was really, really blue to me until I put it up to this, and then it kind of took on a greenish tone. Isn't that funny how paper can do that? Thank you, Valerie, for letting me know that you got it. I'm so excited because sometimes I get cards that have been torn by the post office, so that it arrived safe is awesome. So, all right. So, also, I wanted to talk to you about the besties. Next month, we are going to be diving into the new catalog, and one of the items, or two of the cards that I'm making, these are so cool. So this one it closes like this, but it opens up like this, and it can sit up, but look at how pretty this is. So you get to make this card and this card next month if you sign up before the 20th, so that I can make sure I can buy all the supplies. You get like between $19 and $22 worth of product. And the price to join is, like, if you don't need it to be mailed, is 30. No, I want to say 30. I think it is. No, 30, 40. $40, because that would not be right. 30 if I'm giving you $26 or $23 worth of product. So, but you get 6 beautiful cards with a PDF and a Zoom thing. If you want to join, you can just come in and I'll mail you all your stuff, and then you get it in the mail, and then you get to go stamp along with us on Zoom. It's really fun. All right, another thing that I wanted to share with you, and I'm hoping that this won't be too glary. I did get this idea. Oh, it is. Disregard the lights, or let's turn off one and see if that helped. There we go. This is a shadow box, and we are going to be doing this. I haven't set the calendar yet, but it's $30, not counting the frames. So you bring your stuff. The reason why I'm charging a little, it's usually 30, but I was going to go a little cheaper. But the black that is 12 by 12, and the gray, I have to buy special, and we don't even have the black anymore. So I have to use what I bought a long time ago. So I want it to kind of last a little bit longer. I've got quite a few packages, but I love this. So anything to hang up on your walls is awesome. All right, so let me turn back on that light. I just didn't want all that glare. Okay, so also, before we start, Besties is having a paper share. I just sent out an email to everyone, so check your emails if you're signed up for my newsletters, and it will give you all the information. But if you want to be in on getting one of each and every new DSP, you want to try to sign up. So let's get started on this. I'm going to pour some stuff out over here. Well, you shouldn't. I didn't want you to see that. See, this is a problem. It's okay. All right. So we are starting with basic black because, you know, I think black makes everything pop. Oh, got to get my bone folder. And on my blog are the PDFs for this. Totally free to anybody that checks into my blog. Just go and see. Hey, Robin. Hey, Allison. If you go to my blog, you have the PDF for each one of these. They are in separate PDFs so that they're not as big. And then if you don't like one, you don't have to do them all. So, all right. So we have that. First off, I'm going to bring in some DSP and I'm sorry about my little thing right here. My son's bearded dragon was trying to stay on me instead of going into his home, and she clawed my hand. So, you know, the price that you pay for helping take care of your son's pet. So this one is the Hues of Happiness DSP, and we're going to go ahead and just no other layers. We're going to put it right on to the front. Okay, so I love this paper. I love this suite. That is what the Besties is going to be using in June. So you can sign up. May I've already cut for, so it's too late for May. But June you can get in on, and I guarantee you will love them. All right. Then I wanted to make a bee out of the butterfly or the ladybug. So I I'm going to still use the body. I'm going to go ahead and punch out the body. Then I'm going to come in with some vellum and do the wings. Okay. Put this aside because we'll be using it again. Then I have strips of Daffodil Delight that I am going to put across his body. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue on one end. Whoa, that's a little bit more than I wanted, but we can spread that out. And I am going to do it right at his neck thing right here. Not sure if bees have necks, but you know, we'll go with it. Then I'm going to just trim a little bit. I don't want to trim too much because I want them to dry. All right, so then I'm going to come in with the second and come down. Let's see. Whoa, right about there. You kind of want them straight. Okay, then we have another one. I am going to put this one at the bottom, so then I will be able to tell the middle between those two. Kind of makes it easier on me. Okay. Last one. And I probably should have moved that one up a little bit, but let's see. Doesn't look too awfully bad. Not too evenly spaced. All right, so I'm going to go from the back and trim off the sides. With the glue on there, it's sticking to my scissors. All right. Okay. So that looks somewhat like a bee. I don't think that these are quite spaced the right way, but I think it'll work. I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on the wings because I think all insects have shiny wings. I should have had a scratch piece out here so I wouldn't have to hold it in the air to do it, but it'll work. So a little bit about, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna let it dry just for a second. A little bit about the besties is that I have two besties that I have always loved to hang out with Stampin' Up. And we decided to get together and do a card club and each make 2 cards. Now, the funny thing is that we are so different, but we all like to have it be wows. Just some of us, like some stamp sets we think of as like, that's Lisa's stamp set, because it's real, it's got palm trees in it, or that's Carol's because it's got a lot of pink, for the paper. So no matter how hard we decide that we're going to, like, we just give each other, it's kind of like that one food thing on Food Network where everybody gets the same ingredients, but they make something totally different. Well, that's how we are. So we all get the same ingredients and we have never come up with anything similar. It is just kind of weird when you think about it, but it's because we're so different and yet we all love Stampin' Up. So it's a great card club if you are in the market. Okay, so I've got him all set up. I'm just going to stick him right about here. I wanted to kind of put him in here, but it didn't work because he's black. All right, Besties is the best. All right, so I ran through in the Beehive folder some Mango Melody. Then I took some Versamark and put it all over. Did some clear embossing powder, and let me show you how that looks because it's funny how different it looks. So look at how much this looks like a beehive compared to right here where it is the same color. This has just got clear and it's shiny. Pretty cool, huh? So I die cut using the Beautiful Shapes. That's this one. I use this one right here because it does 2 at a time. So it made it fast, which I'm all for. So I cut these 2 and I just did it 3 times. And like I said, it'll be on my blog so that you can go out and check it out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put these down flat. I'm just going to put some adhesive on it because it doesn't really matter if I get every single edge perfectly. Okay. And I'm going to build myself a little hive to have this little cute bee go on. All right. So the biggest hurdle is just making sure that you have the spacing well. And it's not perfect. It is nature. So if you don't get it perfect, it's not a big deal. Because nature is not perfect. Okay, then I'm going to put some at the bottom. And one more. It's kind of nice because they fit together pretty easily. So it's not like you'd get lost. All right. Then I have a strip and I'm going to stamp "You Can Bug Me Anytime," which I think is the cutest little sentiment thing, especially when you have bugs as your stamps. All right. Let's see if I can get this straight. Always my intent, not always what happens. That's a little high, but I think it's okay. Okay, then I'm going to bring in my snips and just snip. And then I'm going to just put some adhesive on here. Nothing's popped up but the bee. Kind of cool. All right, so we're going to put that here. Whoops, I got a little bit of tape. Okay. And hopefully I get it straight. That looks good. Okay, then on the inside, I have a piece of white. Okay. I'll just have to grab one. There we go. Quick and easy. All right, what's nice is that in this set, you have leaves, flowers, and this daisy fits our daisy punch. Isn't that cool? So you get double duty out of this. And if my husband would be here, he'd say, "You said duty." We are a little bit silly sometimes. All right, so I am going to use the Mango Melody because that's what color of the beehive I made. And we're going to put this right here. I just think this color is so pretty. I know I say it every time. Hey, Angie. Glad you could make it. Are you in the line for school? All right, and then I'm just going to fill in the middle of the flower with black. Didn't quite get it straight, but not a biggie. Whoops, I did need to keep this out. And I am going to have it say "My Friend" at the top. Okay. Then that's going to go on the inside. No layers, which is so unlike me, other than this one tiny layer here with the DSP. But it's kind of nice doing something somewhat simple, but still stinking cute. So that is card one. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Isn't that cute? All right. So let's move on to card two. Put these aside, hopefully in a place that I'll remember. Oh, and then for the envelope, we might as well. I'm just going to do that stamp. I didn't clean it. It's got a cute little flower on there. All right. Next. So I like to do the Slimline cards, and I have some new DSP or new in color again. This is Parakeet Party, and I meant to get out the Granny Apple. Well, that's even better because then you're home. I meant to get out some Granny Apple, but I forgot. So I'm not going to jump up right now to do it. But we have that. Let me get, whoops. Let me get this. I am going to stamp the leaf in Parakeet Party on Parakeet Party. And what I did on my last, like on my sample that's on my site, is that I stamped off. But it's so subtle. I really like it, but I'm going to see what it looks like not stamped off, and then you guys can see both and see what you think. Because this is just, I just want to give you ideas and show you different ways of doing things. All right, let's see. Well, my ink pad is a little juicy. There we go. Isn't this pretty color? I love this. All right, so we may decide that we like it stamped off better, but we'll find out. All right. Then I needed to stamp 3 of the leaves in Evening Evergreen, which I did. I should have done it in front of you, but I didn't because I had to fussy cut. So now these are going to go, yeah, I think I do like it with the, it's a little bit more subtle. That's too much in your face. So since I'm going to be giving this away, let's change it. I'm going to flip it over and I'll still have 2, but we'll do it where we stamp off. Okay, I don't see Gail on. Oh, yes, I do. Hey, Gail. It's like, I don't see her. Okay, so I'm now going to do it second. And it will make it very, whoa, I almost didn't do it right. Very subtle, but it is so pretty in person when you don't have so much in your face. All right, let's have, I'm not even sure if you guys can see it on this. All right. So you'll have to tell me if you can tell that I've stamped off. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. All right. So then now see how much better this looks with it go, it just looks better with it like this. And you could stamp this straight on here, but I didn't want any of this background to be on here. So that's why I decided to go ahead and cut them out. All right, so that's how it's gonna go. But first, let's make our ladybugs. That's the word I was looking for. And hopefully I have enough black here to make 3. Well, it's going to be tight, but I think we might be okay. I think I have to come in the other side. Hold on. Because the head is smaller, so I think I can get it in. You know, it's not good to waste paper. When Pat and I are working, we love to show each other when we do a really good job on not wasting. Like we just have just the barely outline of them and the whole thing is taken up. It's silly, the little things that make you happy. All right. So we have these, the bodies. Then I wanted to use some more of the designer paper for the wings. And I really wanted to make them pink because I think pink is such a pretty color. So we're going to do 1. See if I can get this. Yes. 2. We need 1 more. And let's do it right here. Oh, I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to cut a little off because I don't want to waste. No sense wasting. Okay. There we go. All right. So now either side, I mean, it's really pretty either way, but I really wanted her to be dressed up in pink. So let's get out our liquid glue and just put it at the top. So then you can manipulate the wings if you want to. There's 1. Now I held off on buying this set. I wanted it right away. I know Gail bought it right away, but I held off buying it because I didn't want to get something that might retire, even though I loved it. Then I found out it's going in the new catalog, so I put it right on my list. I was so excited. Saw so many cute things with this set. All right, so we have the 3 now. Let's put my glue away. All right, so I'm just going to put it where I want it because I'm going to do one more step. And then we're just going to place it and then we're going to come back. And you'll see why in just a second. All right, so I need my black and I'm going to stamp hello in certain spots on the card because I just think that looks so cool when you can have little sentiments on there. And let's see. I'm going to get my sheet because I am going to be going off and I don't want it to go on my. All right. So I have that. Okay. Let's do another little hello there and one down here in the corner. And I think that's good. You don't want a ton, but you want it to be really cute. All right, now that we've got that, we can put it together. So I'm just going to put some tape on here and lay this down. And we will keep doing that for all my leaves. And then we're going to pop her up. Whoops, this way. Because I think she is going to be dressed up and we need to have her really noticeable. All right. Let's go that way. All right. I know I say all right a lot. It's all good though. I say that too. So I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals on each one of these girls. Whoop. How many of you have made a slimline card? They are really fun. They are a little addicting too, but they are fun. All right, so she's going to go like this. All right, so now we need to dress her up because she's going out. I always have a story for my cards. All right, let's see. So she's going to have like a little diamond necklace on. So cute. Now I have seen these online. That's where I got the idea to put these on. I did design this card on my own, but I did look at a lot of stuff. So if I subconsciously copied somebody, I apologize. But I think we all look at Pinterest and then go for it. Pinterest is awesome. Okay. Oh, these are so pretty. All right, one more, and then she will be ready to go. Okay, do I have any more smalls? I don't think so. Wait, is this small? I can't tell if it's bigger. I think it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I only have what's in front of me and I don't want to go hunting, we're going to put the medium in the middle. Always a fix, right? All right, so look at how cute that is with these little blingies on them. She does look like she's ready to go out, doesn't she? All right, so now I'm going to put it on a piece of Whisper Basic White Thick, because when you use white as a base, you really want it to be nice and thick. So it's just going to be one layer. Make sure the opening's going the right way. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's ever put it on upside down. Whoops, there we go. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. All right. Then we are going to bring in this and for the inside, because I like my insides and my outsides to match. And then we are just going to bring in my leaf, and I'm going to clean it because it still has that light green on there. And we're going to do one leaf on the inside, and that's all. Then you can have it say whatever you want when it's time to send it out. I like doing that because I don't know what I'm going to use it for. And this way I'm covered. If I want a birthday, I can just say happy birthday. Okay, so I'm using Evening Evergreen down here. And we're going to stick this on. And then that's it for card number 2. I do have to do my envelope. Should have left that ink open. So this is so cute. So hopefully you guys will remember to get this before the 3rd, or, because you will have to pay for both. You can't get the deal for the bundle, and you want the bundle. All right, so let me grab my envelope. It's right here. And I always like to have it open on my left side, and then I put my embellishment on the front bottom. Now, I know not all countries let you do this. I'm glad the United States does, because I do like to do this. All right, so now that is ready to be mailed. Hopefully one of you will win it. All right, now to the last card. This one's so cute too. Of course I'd say that because I made it. And I wouldn't show you if I didn't think it was cute. All right. So I am using on this the new Tahitian Tide. That's why I was showing you that earlier, because I thought that's a good way of seeing how it really looks in person when you can see it up against our other colors. And like I said, it's all the dimensions, everything is on the PDF on my site. All right. Now, I sent this through with that Whimsy, let's see, Stitched with Whimsy dies. It doesn't cut it out. It just makes these really cute die cuts that just leave an impression, and it's so cute. So I did that, and I have black as my layer. Surprise. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp. Well, first let's do let's get the ladybug done first. Where did I say? Oh, right here. Okay, so I'm going to get the body done again. Okay. And then for the wings, I am going to do something just a tad bit different. Is that they have a stamp, and I think I put it away because I thought I didn't need it. So let me grab it. It's this one that you can put the dots on. See, I should never go over stuff too far in advance, because then I think, oh, I don't need that. But then, yes, you did. So this is real red, and I'm just going to, so what you want to do is look at your punch and see how you're going to do it. and you need to have the dots kind of going up so that that'll fit into your punch. Okay, so now we have his spots, and then we will come in, which, let me cut. You gotta be able to get it in there. All right, so that looks about right. And that's going to go on the body. Isn't that cute, though? Just how you would think. Gail, you got to be loving this. I love it too, Robin. I just kind of giggled when I thought of her going out, and I like dressing up my ladybugs. But Gail loves red and black together. So, of course, I had to make one with both red and black because that's really how they look. All right, so we have that. I'm going to, let's put our layers on. No, come on. There we go. Okay, and hopefully I do the sentiment right, or we'll have to just make do and cut it out and put it over because I'm taping it on. Usually you would do it ahead of time just to make sure you get it right. But since I've already die cut it, it would have to be messed up anyway. All right, so it says, may your greatest wish come true. Now this could be a birthday card or, whatever you want it to be. And I'm going to put it right here. Let's hope I got it right. Yes. Okay. Then we are going to go ahead and put her down flat. I don't know whether they're not all girls, I'm sure. But I'm going to put her right there. Then I'm going to do Pat's favorite thing. First off, let me color these because I won't be able, they have to dry. So I need some mediums and some larges, and I'm going to color them with the black blends because they work. So I'm gonna, but you have to do it twice to get a really good cover. So I do need a couple of smalls. Well, we need 4 of each. So let's do that. So you let it dry for a second and then go back over it just to make sure you get a good coverage. And then I'm going to let it sit for a minute while I put the rest on. Because it is alcohol based, it will dry pretty fast. All right. Then I'm going to do the thing that Pat loves. This is it. She doesn't really. To make his little trail, you have to have a little flight path of where it's been, where it wants to go. Isn't that cute when you do that? See, he's so cute. All right, so then I need to, with that, I put it, so there it is. I need to clean it because we're going to change colors. And I'm going to use Tahitian Tide, but I'm going to stamp off. So let me bring in that sheet wherever I threw it. I'll just do it off the side here because I don't think I have the sheet right here. All right, then I'm going to do, doesn't even look like it's got any on there, but once you pull it away, it does. So let's come and get this daisy punch, which fits. This is so cool. All right, line it up. Make sure I get it. No. Now it doesn't matter that I'm off a little bit on this on the front because I am going It does look like a trail. I was thinking that too, Allison. I was going to say you could go across it with your black pen if you wanted to, but I don't think there was a, I think it did well without, but I think it's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to put these two together because I like them to look like, the front's much darker. Didn't quite get it in the center. See if I can move it without breaking any. I don't want to do the you love me not thing. All right, I'm going to put one dimensional on the back. But look at how that pops with this blue on the outside. All right, then let's bring in our things that we colored. So you can make these be any color you want. I mean, it'll take any blend color, but look at how these fit perfectly inside these circles, the dots for the ladybug. I'd like to take credit, but I can't. It's all me. Probably could have gone with mediums, but I didn't have any mediums left, so I did the large, but I think it's still really cool looking, so I am not going to complain. All right, so look, it still sparkles. So cool. All right, then we just have the inside, which I have the white. Oh, so this is the black and the white. We're going to come in with the flower again. And I'm going to stamp once and then flip it so that we can get the background. And then this time, because I've used it in all the other, well, in the other card, I wanted to do the Mango Melody for the dot. Let me make sure this is clean. Can't have any black on there. That would be bad. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm thinking ahead and closing that before I've even used it. But look at how pretty that looks with the blue. It just makes it pop. All right, so let's put these two layers and then we'll put it inside. So they weren't hard cards today, just really pretty cards. And I think you'll agree that this ladybug is pretty cool. And don't forget to get it with your discount, like before the new catalog goes live. We are not done because I have to do one thing on the front, which is a new gem that we have that I wanted to share. All right. The other ones that I've used so far have been ones we've had. All right. These are called Glossy Dots. I don't know if you can really see. Oh, there you can see a little bit of, oh, they're so pretty. But these are in the new in colors. And I just thought, how pretty. And I am going, I think they're all in the new colors. Now that I think about it, I don't know what this yellow is, but it's so gorgeous. Huh. All right. See, I still giggle. So let's get out the cards. And then Pat can do a little drawing and we'll see who gets to have what. Isn't that fun? I always love doing this. Okay, so hopefully you guys all enjoyed this and are wanting to come back next week. I think after next week, the following Thursday, I won't be here, but next week I still will be. I'm going to be at my daughter's graduation. Really excited about it. We're going up to the mountains and staying, and my other daughter from California is coming to visit with my grandson. So thanks, Lola. Thanks, Allison. I love it. I really like that you guys liked them. Hopefully you see the potential in this stamp set because it's so cute. All right, so we got Allison, Robin, and Angie. Okay. So Allison, I think I still have your email or your mailing address. I hope I do. Send me an email just in case at tedderbearstamping@gmail.com. I do have Robin and Angie's. So you girls just let me know which ones you want. And, thanks, Valerie. I am so glad you stayed up and enjoy your evening, the rest of it, if you're not already heading to bed, because I would be. But I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Allison. All right, girls, I will see you next week. Thank you.